Alright guys, hello and welcome back to game number 2 of MRR versus D-Dog. MRR took the first game. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link down below in the description once this gets uploaded. But they did it was a pretty convincing win. They had a little bit of a better draft and they managed to execute it very well. Played really good, and D-Dog just wasn't able to find the picks they needed. So we'll see if they'll be able to do that this game. In terms of bans, the only difference is that they banned Cersei instead of Midas. So Midas will be instantly first picked here by MRR, so they decided to go with that instead of Cersei. So nothing surprising as of yet. We'll see what happens when the time comes. But MRR pulled out something that I was not aware of, so we'll see if they'll do something similar this game.
Tremble.
Yes, GMTH Legacy tie is right there.
Hello?
He works for Garena. Okay, so the second pick will be Tremble. So D-Dog once again going with their comfort pick in Tremble. We'll see what MRR decides to respond with here. I don't actually remember what heroes they like to pick against Tremble. What did they do against us? Oh, such a long time ago, but we have specific heroes that we like against Tremble in sync that I obviously will not mention, but Dr. Repulsor has their second pick on Midas, on top of Midas here on Legion, so very strong beginning start here of MRR. Swiftblade will be the counter pick here of D-Dog. Swiftblade is a really bad hero against both Midas and Doctor, so it definitely wasn't a pick to counter either of those two heroes. It was more of a pick that they either wanted or didn't want MRR to have. We'll see what the next pick on MRR is here. It should either be a jungler or a support, in my opinion. They don't really want to show more of their lanes, because right now they could... well, actually, a support would be the best pick here, because then they won't show anything. Like, they won't tell any lanes or any roles whatsoever, because Doctor can go any lane, Midas can go any lane, Doctor can jungle as well. So there's many things they can do here. We'll see what they ultimately decide to do. Taking quite a bit of time here to decide.
Andromeda.
Andromeda will be the next pick, followed up by Mora. I really like Andro. Think he's good against both Tremble and Swiftblade. Really good to save the heroes, and right now they have so much like going in, and if something happens, they can swap out. So I like Andro here. It's a good pick. And as I said, they picked up their support first, so right now they're not showing anything. MRR can literally lane or do anything they want, and D-Dog will not know until the fourth pick. So these bans here are really just... they're hard for D-Dog to guess, because they don't really know what MRR wants. So Tremble, they follow up with a Mora here. Mora is of course a good hero against Doctor, so no surprise. I mean, it's a decent hero. I'm not sure if I like it so much with the lanes they have right now, but we'll see what they end up picking here on MRR, and I'll tell more. But right now... so Deadwood, Prisoner, Magmasilla. So MRR is banning out strength initiators here on Hellborn. D-Dog has already stated that they're going to be laning Tremble in one lane and Swiftblade in one lane. So they're looking for an initiator right now, which could either be a jungler or a suicide, or like you can see here, Deadwood, Prisoner, Pebbles. I don't really see why Hellborn would pick Deadwood, Prisoner, or Pebbles. I mean, Prisoner I can see, actually. Prisoner would be decent, but Deadwood or Pebbles seems a little bit too greedy to me. Prisoner is just really good against Legion's heroes, that's why I say that. Dark Lady, Silhouette, and Magnus being banned out. So MRR could go with their carry here, or they could go with a jungler. All junglers are open, so but last game D-Dog banned every single jungler, so it seems to me that either they want MRR to pick up a jungler this game, or they just don't care and they think the other heroes are more important. Because last game they banned out every jungler. They banned out Ophelia, they banned out Parasite, they banned out Cthulhu, and they wanted MRR to pick Tempest, which they didn't. Instead they jungled the Doctor, so that was very smart of them. It's really tough for me to call their pick here. I actually don't know what they would pick. Meraxis, very good initiator, good against Moira as well, and that's... yeah, that was actually a decent pick. Works well against Tremble as well. Not so good against Swiftblade, of course, but if he gets initiation off, he can burst the Swiftblade. Meraxis is decent. Meraxis is also really good with the follow-up from Midas on the combo. I really like MRS lineup so far. We'll see what D-Dog pulls out here as their fourth pick.
Scout 'em and rout 'em.
And thank you, Mr. J. Donberg, for subbing, bro. Welcome to the Zlapped family. Much appreciated, man. Okay, going back into the game. Actually, we'll do this first. I have nothing in my fridge, Kay. I have nothing in my fridge. I don't even have water. I just finished the last water 2 hours ago. That's why we need to go to the mall.
Salt?
Huh? I have salt, of course. Yeah, you know how much I like salt, so it's perfect. Shut up. Gauntlet being the follow-up pick here for D-Dog. So apparently MRR knows something I don't. I personally wouldn't pick either of the three heroes. Well, I would pick Prisoner if it was available, but not Deadwood or Pebbles. And they end up going with Gauntlet. So MRR clearly knows that D-Dog wanted one of these like really strong strength initiators. So I do like Gauntlet though. It's a good combo with Moira, Illusion into stun and hook back, and it's actually quite decent against both Doctor and Midas in terms of the ultimate and just gank potential. So Gauntlet is decent. I like him. But I still would have liked to see something else. I'm not really sure what I would have liked to see. Valkyrie. Interesting. Was it last game that MRR... Did MRR or D-Dog ban Valkyrie last game? Yeah, there's two left. Because I already had 3 today. And I didn't want to eat more of them. They're not that good, you know? They're not that good. I just eat them because I have nothing else. I have coffee. Yeah, it works. Revenant will be the final pick of Hellborn here, so really aggressive lineup once again coming out from D-Dog, but this time they have a lot of late game. They have Revenant, they have Swiftblade, they have Tremble, even Gauntlet to some extent, but Revenant can always turn into a carry, of course, so... Oh. So yeah, no, a lot of late game here, but I still honestly feel like MRR's lineup is... I don't know, we'll see how they lane it first. I'm not gonna say anything yet, but by the looks of it, they will be tri-laning it?
Let's get it on.
Wait a second here now, how are they laning this? Because now Punk Pang is on the Valkyrie, he's not on the, like, the Gus is on the Doctor. So they're not jungling Doctor, right?
Doctor, I guess.
Are they jungling Doctor? They can't be jungling Doctor again. Okay, they confused me last game, now they're confusing me even more. Because I mean they can support Midas in the tri lane. That's totally fine, but he's not the strongest tri lane hero, but he's definitely a hero that you can like support with. So support Midas doesn't really like, it's not too far away from, like, it can happen, but in a dual lane I don't really like it. So but and I don't see Pung Pang supporting on fucking Valkyrie. So really what I see here is a Midas Suicide, Andro Meraxis mid, Valkyrie bottom, and a jungle doctor. But Gus is on the doctor, so... Are they just swapping out the jungle doctors, or... One second. Oh shit, that's something. Okay, there we go. Okay, so for Hellborn now, we got a Tremble top, Gauntlet mid, Trialing bottom? Or do they want to dual lane? They could... I mean, They could really lane it any way they want, to be honest. That's what I like about it, because MRR is going to have a hard time finding out exactly how D-Dog will lane this. And I honestly don't know myself. What would be the best, though? They want to have... I feel like they want to dual lane against dual lane, because they can win. I would like to see Swiftblade Suicide, Gauntlet, Revenant mid, Moira Tremble top, have Moira be able to set up illusion ganks for mids, and so they just Gauntlet, Revenant, Moira gank mid all the time. So they win top, they win mid, and if MRR doesn't jungle, they win 2 lanes out of 3. That's how I would like to see them lane it, I think. It will be really hard for Swiftblade to get experience bottom after a short while though, but I still feel like that is the best way they could lane it. If they try lane, they put... Do they want to try lane the Gauntlet or the Swiftblade? Probably the Swiftblade. So Gauntlet mid, Tremble top, try lane bottom. And then they do good top if it's a 1v1. They could really lane it any way they want to. It's hard for me to call it. Yeah, not sure, actually. But the boots on Swiftblade does say that he's probably going to be suicide. Your sound disappears sometimes? What? I just have that to read the chat. How often is sometimes? Test, 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 test. Let me know if it happens again. Alright, let's see how MRR decides to lane this. I personally think Dr. Jungle is the best way they can do this game. Then they have perfect lanes. Like, they just have perfect lane setups. But they could... Yeah, okay. So they are swapping out the jungle. Gus is jungling now instead of Punk Pine. They just really confused me because as soon as I saw the lineup, I'm like, okay, that's the jungle doctor. But then I see Gus playing the doctor, and I'm like, what the fuck? Punk Pine jungle doctor last game. So... Just really, really confused. And by the looks of it, he's actually going Hellborn jungle. So it looks like MRR is expecting the tri-lane bottom. And thus they want Doctor in their jungle because they think because they think D-Dog will ward up MRR's camps. Alternatively, tri-lane, so Doctor will be in trouble. So Gus moving towards the Hellborn jungle. Will probably be jungling from there. While they have the... So, yeah, exactly the lanes I expected. But Andrew will probably be rotating between mid and bottom. That's good. Now, in terms of D-Dog, I still don't know what they will be doing, but considering the 4 heroes down here, it looks like they might be either tri-laning or 1-2-2. Tremble will be solo top. They're scouting around. Will more probably revward the easy camp, so Doctor can't jungle it. I think MRR wants them to tri-lane so Gus can jungle in their jungle. I think that's the best way for them. Oh. Wow. That's really greedy. I'm going to explain this ward. Like, the reason he's putting in here is because, like I said, they're expecting Doctor to jungle in this jungle. And the rotation he does is that he always, like, he will always be low HP on this camp right here. Because eventually he's going to kill the triple here. And when he does, he will be on low HP. And when he's on low HP, Mora will be level 2, spawn, and kill him. And he is going to 100% kill him. So this ward is, like, solely for killing Doctor once with the illusion from Mora. So it's a really smart ward. I like it. And it looks like it's a jungle Swift. What the fuck? Okay, he ends up going back to his own jungle on Gus, so he is going to jungle his own jungle. That means this ward is going to be really, really, really good. He has all the camps to work with, but... Oh, he's killing this first. Huh. I haven't seen him done that rotation before. Usually the rotation that I've seen all Thai Doctor Jungle players do is that they kill this first, then they go stack easy camp. But he is actually going to die here probably to Bad. Bad ran back from his own jungle to run into here. He's going to be trying to kill Gus here in a second. But Gus will be spawning them with the ward here placed from God KSSA. So 2 really good wards. But Hyena will instantly pick up on that and D-ward, which is so good. So a really good counter ward by Hyena. As soon as he noticed that Gus had a ward, he counters it. And now he might still be dead. Yeah, this Doctor is dead. Really, really well played here by Hyena. Both counter warding as well as placing this early ward here just to counter the Gus Doctor Jungle. Really well played. I like it. I really, really like it. So the question is now if Bad will be going back towards his own jungle to jungle, or if he's going to be playing in the tri-lane here at bottom and just be a roaming support kind of Swiftblade. We've run support Swiftblade as well in sync. There's nothing special about that. So I could definitely see it happening. They're playing really aggressive on the Revenant here, but what they don't know is that Moira and Swiftblade is right nearby and could get a kill on Andromeda in return. Meanwhile in mid, we have a 6-0 against a 9-4, so Mirax is doing quite a lot better than Lord Michael here. Quite a lot better. And in top lane, we get an 8-1 Midas versus a 10-0 Canon Punk. So both heroes doing good, but as soon as Midas reaches level 4, Canon Punk is not going to have a great time. if he's left 1v1. Alright, so Revenant is going to start farming down here bottom now, but in this lane, like I see Valkyrie and Andro wins this lane 9 out of 10 times without impact from Bad Bad. So this is really going to come down to how much impact Bad Bad will have in his trial lane. He just picked up a Hatchet Shield. This is interesting me more and more all by the time it goes. That's okay. So Hatchet Shield straight after Boots here to continue his jungling.
Scout him and rout him.
Interesting to say the least. And Doctor is actually farming Ancients now. He's like, fuck this, I'm done. They kill me in my own jungle. He goes to farm the Ancients, which is good. He probably knows to have a ward up here now. And he doesn't have enough money to counter it himself. And Andro doesn't have it either because he has to have impact bottom. He can't just leave Valkyrie here alone because Valkyrie will probably die. So that's good. Now 071 has 220 mana, which is enough for the combo. But Cannon Punk is going to play really aggressive here. He's 17-1 now against 13-1, so they're still doing quite even. But he needs to pick up Bottle here on Midas now. Gonna do it after this Archer probably. He does have enough mana for one combo, but he doesn't want to use it. And Bad Bad is coming in here, so now. So if 071 plays aggressive and uses his Blink... Oh no, I think he TP'd in Vision. No, it was just outside. No, it wasn't Vision, as I thought. Yeah, okay. So that 071 should be getting out alive here, but we'll see. If he blocks really well on Bad Bad... they're just gonna die. They're just gonna die. Fuck it, they say. We're killing him. Really good kill. Another good roam coming out from D-Dog. Hyena instantly going top, but in return, Punk Punk will kill the Andromeda bottom. Sorry, Andromeda. Did I say Andromeda? I mean Revenant. So they killed Revenant bottom as soon as they noticed Moira is top. Meanwhile, in mid lane, Chitawan will pick up an Invis rune, doing 19-1, 19-7 versus 19-1. So Lord Michael has picked up in terms of last hits, but he's still a little bit behind in the nice. But he's doing good. Both heroes are farming mid, just as expected. It's quite an even matchup. Quite an even matchup indeed. Keep in mind, guys, that after this cast has ended, I will upload episode 2 of Garena Series Reborn. So if you really liked episode 1, you should check out episode 2 after this. Doing some self-advertising there. Midas will be blinking out. Stun will miss from Midas. He should be fine. Moira. Stun missing from Moira, so he should be fine. Bad Bad going back towards his jungle. So what do you pick up here? Is it a bottle in order to just have enough mana for spinning all the time? Or I haven't actually ever jungle Swiftblade, so I don't actually know how you do it. So I can't really comment on it. He's obviously going to spin here to kill the camp. Well, and the theory itself is that you always stack camps and you spin them to death. It's simple in theory, but I don't actually know the rotation or what items you go. But he's going back to base. Meanwhile, in middle lane, nothing in particular happening. I would like to see someone make a roam here from Raxus mid. I feel like they can kill Gauntlet quite easily. Could be anyone, really. Hyena's ward is going to run out here now on the top, so Gus should be fine after this. He's only at 170 GPM right now, after the really good gank at the start of the game. Once again, props to Hyena for playing that really well. Gonna put up another ward. Where do you want to place this? Maybe here, to show vision for when Doctor is rotating between mid and bottom. Meanwhile, mid, no, nothing happening. Where are you placing this, sir? He's going to be spawning bottom, and there should be a dead Andro, a TP in coming from Tremble, as well as an Invis Swiftblade. Both heroes are going to die, actually. Really well played. Another really good roam from D-Dog here. Really keeping up the aggression this game compared to last game. Like, last game they weren't able to find the picks. This game they're finding picks all over the place. Playing really well so far. But I think most of it comes down to them shutting down Doctor, because last game they didn't have the lineup to shut down Doctor. Like, they didn't have the lineup to just spend a lot of resources to go into the enemy jungle and stop him. This game they do. And MRR can't really do anything about it. So yeah, 38-4 versus 19-1 Midas up top. So Tremble is really winning that lane. Mid lane is still, as stated, very even. And then in terms of the bottom lane, they're doing okay. Like, they were winning the lane now, but of course after those 2 kills, they lost quite a bit of gold. But Revenant is still not farming anything massively. He's 200 GP. I'm going to pick up Steam Boots here. And Swiftblade will find Andromeda in the jungle, but will not be fast enough to spin. Even if he was, I don't think he would have killed him. Would have been like 100 HP off. With the Tremble pet here, though. Oh, another image coming out. God KSSA placed a ward though, so they will see incoming rotations. They're going to start to move towards the bottom lane, but God KSSA is feeling it. He's backing off. He might have even seen or heard the sound of the invis, so might be why he's backing. And of course he will be spotted here, so Shit1 should be fine mid. Gus once again farming Ancients. Lord Michael tries to stop him. He will just go back. Now Mora is coming over as well though. Swiftblade is farming the camp. He got Ghost Marches by the way, so no bottle. And another ward here placed by Hyena, very aggressively into the MRR jungle to stop, just really shut down the MRR. Because Gus cannot go Hellborn jungle right now. It's way too late for him. He's not level 6. He can't farm there. It just won't work for him to... Oh, initiation here on mid. They're going to stun the gauntlet. TP is instantly coming in, but he should be dead in time. Will be dropping. Michael dying, but in return, Andromeda will fall. They might be able to pick up yet another kill, but I really doubt it. Because Shit1 is running away, and if Mora stun come up, it'll be a shield, so nothing they can do there. Another good kill, return kill, but they do end up falling Lord Michael, so that's a good kill for MRR. Ghost March is this game in Cannon Pong. I actually haven't seen that in quite a while. He's going to be TPing in mid. Oh, they're diving mid behind with the invis from Swiftblade. And he's going to spin straight up on the Doctor. This might be an early 5v5 fight, but D-Dog is falling back. They don't want to take this fight, they say. Good hook from Lord Michael, but it will be... shielded by Shit1. Really good shield from Shit1 coming out there. He's actually shielded the gauntlet ulti. Hyena is just going all in YOLO here, trying to stun as many targets as possible. Cannon Pong is also flying in, but they're really overextending right now. Yeah, 2 people falling. Gus getting low, but he should be able to get out alive. He's actually almost killing Shit1 here. That would have been funny. He does end up falling, but in return, Red Dot pays dice as well. That was incredibly stupid. D-Dog is just really overextending, diving tier 1 tower like at the start of the game when everyone in MRR has a TP. I really dislike that play. And MRR ends up punishing them quite well. And that could actually be their way back into the game. Shit1 now has a PK. Should be able to get a kill straight off the bat with that. Ah, that was so unnecessary. 3,000 experience lead now for the MRR team. As you can see, Lord Michael is really far away from his blink while Shit1 already has this. Yeah, that was really bad. Ah, they were playing so well before that. Anyway, back to the top lane. Striders on Midas. Nothing in particular there. Smoke picked up on Shit1 as well, blinking towards top, so it looks like they want to set up a play on Cannon Pong here, but he's already backing out. I really want to know the reasoning behind Ghost Marchers though, especially against such a heavy magic lineup from Legion. I think Steam Boost is 100 times better than Ghost Marchers. But he definitely knows how to play his heroes, so... Meanwhile, Bad is still farming the Legion jungle. Might be searching to kill Gus here, but Gus is level 6 and will be able to blink away. Meanwhile, a swap in mid from Andromeda. He will end up dying. Good kill from D-Dog once again. They really need to keep up the aggression here, get themselves... They're still, like, doing good in the game. It's not that... Oh. That was really good. Another great grip from Boris here from Cannon Pong. He's been on point with his Boris rotations this game. Been playing that really well. And as you can see, mana pots is the way of keeping your mana on a roaming Swiftblade here. You don't buy a bottle or anything else. Interesting. So another great kill on Gus there. 0-3 and 3. Still hasn't been able to go over 200 GPM, and he's actually going Aquamoon still in Gus. Not sure how much I like that. I don't really like it. I mean, it does help him recover, but it means once again MRR wants to go late game, and the difference is that this time they don't have the best late game lineup in MRR. They do have a decent one, and maybe they do believe in the Punk Pan carry Valkyrie, but I don't know. I don't really feel it this game like I did last game. And of course, this game they're a little bit further ahead. And Revenant, sorry, Tremble. Oh wow, that should be an instantly picked off Revenant, and they really need to get out now. Does he have a TP on Shit1? 1 mana TP out. Yeah, nice. Oh. Good hook at the last second from Lord Michael. Well played there, TPing top tower like as soon as the fight starts. That was funny though. He was the Tremble was invised by Revenant, and he just happened to run past him, and sadly Revenant dies instantly. Nice try by MR there though. If the Shit1 got out alive, that would have been insane. Hyena's wards haven't been countered a single time this game. Like, look at them. Not a single ward. He's been placing really good wards on Hyena. They do have a Rev Ward in here now for the top ward, if that was daring in. Might try for a swap in here, maybe. Gus is still farming the Ancients. That's what he's been doing most of the time in this game. He's too afraid to farm his own jungle, which is of course sad, but understandable. They have been ganking him a lot there, so I would also be a little bit cautious when I enter my own jungle. We'll be finishing his Orc Bones here on the Skeleton Camp, alternatively the Easy Camp if he decides to do that. Shadowman coming in mid, smoked again, but Gauntlet is invis here, just waiting for an opportunity to hook the Andromeda, and really close, but close is not enough, sadly. So it won't be a kill, and instantly comes a counter initiation from MRR, but Mora ulti will save him. Are they still going to commit for this fight? They are by the looks of it. Andromeda should be falling here quite fast. Michael is as well though, so it's a 1-for-1, but of course in favor of MRR, because Michael was the one ended up dying on Hullborn. Another Revenant is coming in on the Swiftblade this time. He's going to try and find someone in the jungle. The only one he can find is the Valkyrie, who doesn't have enough mana to leap actually. He will in about 5 seconds, but not until then. Boar is coming in, gonna try and grip the Doctor Repulsor again. He will be ulted instantly by Swiftblade, and once again, Gus is falling. They're putting so much pressure on the Doctor Repulsor. I really like it. Sadly, they have been overextending in other of their plays. Chitawan is ready to counter-initiate, but D-Dog will make the better of them this time and fall back. Thunderclaw has of course been finished a while on Tremble, which I've forgotten to say. So he's gonna keep on increasing his farm here at 400 GPM. Just reading chat here for 1 second for some reason. 555, great. Oh, don't forget to follow me on TokTok and Twitch, guys. Alright, back into the game. They really need a blink on Michael. That early blink on Chitawan gave them 2 kills, but he has died and once in return, and he's actually only at 280 GPM, so he's almost the same GPM as Michael, but Michael decided to go Steam Boost Power Supply instead of straight up blink. Which I do agree with the aggressive play that they want to do on D-Dog. You would think that you would like to have an early blink, but you can't really fight with an early blink. Like, you can't just man up in team fights, but with Steam Boost Power Supply you can. I would have liked to see a Vestment though instead of the Power Supply. Because you don't want to buy both before the blink, because that's way too greedy. So I would like to see the Vestment over the Power Supply against the Legion lineup. What did he buy? He bought a Mighty Blade. Okay, so he's going straight up Ghost Marchers again. I mean, sorry, Shrunky. That's why I don't understand. Why the Ghost Marchers? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Another attempt here to kill the Valkyrie. Instant 2 TPs. So Hellborn will be falling up, but Swiftblade is still manning up. You need to spin, bro. Nice spin reaction there. And nothing will happen of it. Meanwhile, Gauntlet will actually pick off the Andromeda. So while the fight is happening bottom, as a diversion, Michael will pick off God Chaos's A. So good kill. They do get 1 kill out of it regardless. And D-Dog's lead is back now, just like in the start of the game. Let's just hope that they do not overextend like they did in the first game. Well, sorry, in the first tower dive, which was really stupid by them. And I just hope that they keep up this pressure, this constant pressure, and just go for towers now. Calm down a little bit. Don't dive. Get kills. And this game should be in the bag.
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
Anything I missed? 600 off Blink on Gauntlet. Ah, Blink on Midas. I missed that actually. So Blink is now finished on Midas, which is of course great. That will allow him for perfect counter initiation along on top of Meraxis. I'm sorry. Gus sadly has not been able to pick up any more items, and he's still farming the Ancients. That's what he's been doing the entire game. It's just funny seeing him there every time you look at him. But he's just so afraid of farming his own jungle, and that's really just all because of the pressure from D-Dog. So like the way they're playing is just forcing him to farm Ancients instead of his little jungle. He will eventually go in here though. Off goes the Vagabond, which is a lot of freaking gold. Alright, so I guess that is a Firebrand being worked on by Valkyrie. Nullfire is not that good this game. Actually, it's not bad, but I think Geos is better. I definitely would like to see Geos. Yeah, Geos for sure. But the problem is, if he goes straight up Geos, he won't really have any damage to be fighting, and just won't really... Yeah, give him one creep. He needs his blink. 50 gold off. Ah, he sells an item, picks up his blink. It's now in base, so Michael finally has his blink. Now they can actually take towers. What they want to do here is that they want to Revenant Invis, initiate with their other heroes on top of Meraxes, for example, then instantly blink in and burst him down with Michael, and then go into a tower, because they won't have enough time to react on MRR with the TPs. Now the good thing here is that God KSA is already prepared for a play like this, and he's sitting behind his mid player just to swap him out, and Gus is back on Ancients. Gonna be bottling up. He's not in position to fight right now though, so if D-Dog were aware of that, they could have actually taken a fight. And another ward that is not countered by Hyena. 2 wards are up. He swaps them around from these places, like from here to here to here. This game has been his wards. This is the start of the game. 6 minutes. Actually, where was his other one? Yeah, then 12 minutes down here, 18 minutes here. Oh, sorry, 14 minutes. It's just interesting wording coming out from Hyena. It's been very good. Now, as you can see, like, the reason that D-Dog has an experience advantage is really because of the Trumbull. If you look at overall, you can see that MRR does actually have an overall equal experience mass. So they're not really doing that bad. Like, as long as they can keep down that Tremble, who just picked up his Shrunken, by the way, that should be fine. But with that Shrunken, it might be a little bit hard killing that Tremble. And they're actually going to go for Kongor, and MRR has no vision. This should be a free Kongor. It's going to take a while, but it's going to be worth it. He's going to be scouting with Boris, but they do already have amazing vision for this Kongor. So MRR just... They don't know this. There's no way they can know. They're too afraid to enter their own jungle. They've been there for the entirety, and Kongor hasn't died, so... Really good Kongor attempt. I like it. Glowstone picked up on Dr. Repulsor. Oh, I forgot to say, there's one Arcana on Revenant, so working on a Hellfire, and there's one Energizer on Swiftblade. So they're starting to build up their teamfight items. Farming out the Legion's jungle. Legion is, of course, doing the same. And now God KSA has gotten 2 very aggressive wards here on the Hellborn side. And they might actually go for this kill on Tremble, but he does have tokens, so it's not a good idea. They just really need to wait out this token. And D-Dog, they want to either take towers with the token or find fights. Either way is fine by me as long as they do something. They don't want to farm. There's no reason to let MRR farm. MRR has been like afraid the entire game. They want to keep that mentality. They want to keep MRR afraid and just make plays. As you can see, they tried to make a play out here on Shitawan, but was not able to do so. He's gonna remove the ulti. Yeah, he actually W'd the ulti of Michael once again. Michael has not been very successful with his ultis on Meraxes this game, but of course, anyone with fast reactions on Meraxes can dodge the Gauntlet ulti, so, but just well played, really. And that is a Valkyrie ulti. So either they're going for an initiation here on the Hellborn, but I'm pretty sure they did that in Vision and will be spotted. So nothing is going to be happening with this Valkyrie. And they're actually placing a Rev Ward here, just waiting for Legion to walk into them, but Legion will not. So D-Dog here should be going for the bottom and mid tower here, in my opinion. Bottom into mid, because Legion is not top right now. And Gauntlet is actually moving top. Is he going to try and set up, or is he going mid? Oh, he's going mid. And you see here, MRR is too afraid to initiate, because they think the entire D-Dog lineup is here, when in fact there are only 2. There's 2 close to them, but they're not in range to help instantly. There's 10 seconds left on Gauntlet ulti, so as soon as Gauntlet ulti is up, they probably want to find a pick. They got Remnant Invis now, they're walking towards the tower. Should probably just tank with Boris, to be honest, and start hitting the tower, if I was them. Question is, what is Tremble's next item? What is his next item? I don't know. I don't like Ghost Marchers. If he didn't, I would have liked Basher. I still like Basher, but just no attack speed on Ghost Marchers, of course. He's going to move Boris towards mid to be able to mount TP straight into the fight, and Hellborn is already with 4 heroes setting up, and Legion has no vision. They don't know that there are 4 heroes setting up. They see Moira now, that's it. Michael is trying for a hook, will sadly be unsuccessful, but they're going to get bottom tower for free. And MRI can't do anything about it. Look at the damage done so far. Damage done is pretty spread out here on the Hellborn team, with Moira doing the least, no surprise there. And tower dropping. Yeah. Looks like Kampanya is trying to bait stuff because his team is nearby. No, he will Shrunken head. Oh, you should not. Oh, he will actually be able to kill the Andromeda here. That's going to be a kill. This is such a big dive, though. Oh, Gus died. Gus actually died. That's huge. Cannon Pang will, of course, instantly respawn. They can actually keep on going here. Normally it was... Oh, buyback on Cannon Pang. Never mind. So, Chitawan is looking for a reinitiation, but it will not happen. So they did end up forcing one buyback on Gus. That was insane. How the hell did he die? He had like 400 HP, just as the Moira ulti popped. Red Dot Bates is getting close to his Hellflower. I would like to see either a Puzzle Box or a Shrunken Head on Gauntlet. It's probably going to be a Shrunken Head if I know him right. So, and then on, we got an Elder Parasite, so the Keizu build here. I personally hate that build, but Keizu's been doing it for a year, so good for him. Elder Parasite is picked up. Basher is also now picked up on Cannon Pang. All in all, great items picked up everywhere. Valkyrie is working towards a Shrunken Head, I would imagine. Valkyrie ulti is currently going, by the way, but will be spotted by Gus killing the wave mid. They are, however, going towards the kill here on Michael, because they do have a ward in their jungle, so Michael might be dead here. Looks like 071 will go for initiation. Oh, no. They waited too long. They waited way too long. I think they waited until he would show himself on the ward, but that was a little bit too greedy, and it ended up not being a kill. So, Token is gone. D-Dog is in no rush whatsoever. They still want to keep up the pressure, but if I was them, I would probably wait for the next Conger. They don't really have to press anything. They just play. Play the game. Play aggressively, but don't do anything stupid, and just wait for next Conger. Hellflower almost finished now. Just 600 off. Icon is finished in 50 gold on Gus, so he's probably going to kill the hard camp here, go back to base and pick up his Icon. Or just kill Ancients like he's been doing 50 times this game. That's also great. He's going to pick up the top rune. Pung Pang just farming top with 071 sitting nearby. I would guess that's a Shrunken on Valkyrie, but like it just doesn't do enough damage, I feel like. It's just not a good enough carry hero at this stage of the game. I don't feel like he will be a huge asset in this coming fights. Tremble is just gonna wreck them all, to be honest. Oh wow. No way. Gus being a little bit too greedy, farming these Ancients, and will actually end up being picked off here. So he was just a little bit too greedy, and will be punished, and the entirety of the Ancients goes to Tremble. That is so unfortunate. Yeah. They didn't actually have any vision there, they just walked in, and Gus didn't have any vision either, to be fair, so maybe he shouldn't have played so greedy, but it could have worked. But that's the problem with greedy plays, they either work or they don't. So, D-Dog here will be picking off the tier 2 mid tower. Now, I honestly just want to see them go straight up, 2 towers top, go back to farming jungle, get Kong, push base bottom. That's exactly the way they want to do right now. Top 2 towers, jungle, Kong, bottom. We'll see what they decide to do. Looks like they're going top. Tremble, what do you want to buy? I honestly don't think Hellflower is a bad item here. I don't buy Hellflower very often on Tremble, but I feel like this is definitely a game where Hellflower would be really fucking good. So I think that should be his next item. He has a lot of damage already. He has lockdown. He has survivability with the Shrunken, because all he really needs against Legion is Shrunken. Like, all their damage is magic. So, yeah, I would... Oh, a huge initiation coming out from Chitawan will immediately blow... No, he's running away from Swiftblade. Swiftblade does end up dying, but Tremble will survive. Did he not have ulti? Oh, he did. I thought he was going to blow up bad, but... They will be chasing after. Sadly, there's nothing they can do, and Cannon Pang might be going back in here. Ground up pace is getting really low. He will actually end up dropping. Moira is probably going to ulti here. And there we go, Cannon Pang coming back in, chasing after the Valkyrie, and Valkyrie is going to drop. Meanwhile, Mirax, oh no, he will die, good. Andromeda coming in, and this might actually be a dead Tremble, so MRR will eventually win this fight. That was really good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good fight there by MRR, do end up taking it in the end. A little bit of overextension once again from D-Dog. Cannon Pang just thinking like, I won't die. I can just man up. And goes in. But ultimately, they're still quite a bit ahead. I still would like to see them go for the tier 2 here into Kong, into the bottom racks. Yes, I will be uploading Game 1 and 2 both on YouTube, but they will not be translated. James already has enough videos to translate, so he can't do it. Otherwise, we would translate it, but there's sadly not enough time for him to do it. Alright, so Hellflower is now finished. Slipblade going for fire. Wait, what? Oh, I thought he sold his PK and bought an Alchemist Bones. What the fuck? Alright, let's see what Lord Michael decides to do here. Will he go the puzzle box or will he go the shrunken? Come on, my friend. You know me. Puzzle box is the way. Puzzle box is life. Oh. Meanwhile, we got an Invis Mora on top of Valkyrie here. This might be a kill on Punk Pang. He has no vision. Yeah, that's a dead Punk Pang. It's a really good kill for Hellborn, and even Tremble porting in with the mounts. He has mounts all over the map, just freely porting around the map, so well played there. Yeah, like they could go bottom here and just go towards the base tower, damage it a little bit. They do have 40 seconds, but I still feel push out lanes, get top tower, get Conquer, go bottom. A little bit too early, and Canon Pang has 5,000 gold now. Like, buy something, you turd. I hate when players farm this much gold, especially when they're about to push, do Kong, or anything like that. He needs to buy an item. I don't care what it is. He can buy a Codex free for all I care. So buy something. I mean, what would be good if he doesn't go for... Not sure. No, I still like Hellflower. I think you should go Hellflower on Cannon Punk. Maybe he goes Frostwolf. Like, I'm not saying he should. I don't want him to go Frostwolf, but he might do it. He has so much gold. I just don't see what it is he's buying. Demonic is not good enough, I don't think. What are you buying, my friend? Sheep now finished on L71, which is of course an amazing item to have right now, especially when they want to fight. Oh, that Rev Ward is almost in range. Oh, bad. If he walks down and gets Sheep, this could end really bad for D-Dog. Wingbow. Okay. That's fair. That's good. Still like Hellflower more, but... So Legion will actually Valkyrie ulti through here. Chitamon is currently smoked in the middle lane. But... they will be spotted here. They think they're doing Conquer on D-Dog. That's why they actually set up this and moved everyone up mid lane with the Valkyrie ulti. Oh no. So Hyena is single-handedly pushing everyone away. They will actually get a kill on Valkyrie. That's a huge kill. One more hero is actually Mora ulted. He should be dropping here. Andromeda getting really low. Tremble also coming in for the fight. And a huge hook from Lord Michael and an ulti on top of Meraxes. Meraxes will drop to the DD Tremble. And now you don't go for Kong. You go straight up mid. You force the buybacks. But you do not agree with me. You're going Kong. I guess that's the safe play, but... the 3 heroes are down. They could get a tower or 2 buybacks. Like, I feel like that would have been the correct play in the situation. But of course, Conger is very good as well. They're gonna get Kong, and now they just want to go 5 people bottom and just end the game. Don't let MRR get more items. Just go end the game. See if they agree with me on that one at least. Already 2 people are missing to see if they can catch a hero before they decide to go for the push. Tremble will port with his mount, and they're gonna go towards the tower. For those of you tuning in from NAEU, MRR has done a roster change. Gus is playing instead of Time Pico, I think. So Gus is the mid player, 071 and God KSSA are supporting, and then sorry, Chitawan is either mid or Suicide as far as I'm aware. That's what I've been told. But yeah, Gus is a new player for MRR. D-Dog is the exact same lineup, however. Alright, so in terms of items on Tremble now, I would like to see a Symbol of Rage. I think Symbol is just the item he should get. Incredibly good in this game, and if they don't drop him, he will just go to full life instantly, and there's just no way. I don't really see how they will drop Tremble if he has Symbol. I don't really see why they're backing off on Hellborn though. They're not really close to any items except question mark on Revenant. I honestly would have liked the tablet here, but otherwise Shrunken or Sheep. But I like tablet. So I would like to see a tablet here on Revenant. Shrunken finished on Valkyrie. I really don't see this hero doing anything though. Like, I just don't see how Valkyrie will provide much in the with her current items. Like, she doesn't do enough damage. Valkyrie ulti gets countered easily. I don't know. I just don't see it to be a good enough hero right now, so it's gonna be hard for them. Lightbrand is finished on Doctor, by the way. Frostburn on Swiftblade. How many minutes left on Token? 2 minutes. So yeah, they want to just move towards bottom now. It's time to push, boys. Time to push. Time to end this game, or at least get a Rax on that token. That's the way you want to do it. By the way, Ty, can you mod one of the persons now? Sorry? Can you mod one of the persons now? Yeah. Yeah. The other one I sent, Minxie. Should I send it on Facebook again? Yeah. Okay, 1 second.
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
Alright.
Yeah,
sorry, missed the kill there on Gus. Gus will be picked off once again by the Moira and Swiftblade combo. They're really making this combo work this game. They picked up Gus so many times. Now, since I was sadly talking to Ty at the moment, I don't really know what Gus was doing over here. I honestly have no idea what he was doing over there. That seems really stupid to me. But I wasn't actually seeing the situation, so I won't really comment much more on it. But that was weird. So Hellborn will now finally go towards the Legion base. We'll see what happens here. It really should be the freest racks of all time. They're 15k gold ahead, 17k experience. They have a token, and please don't push with 5k gold. Like, at least buy Charged Hammer. I hate people who push base and racks with 5,000 gold. Initiation from Michael. Oh, he didn't Shrunken first. Michael might actually be dropped instantly in the start of this fight. He will be dropped. Tremble is coming in with a DD though. Miraxis is not going to fall. He will be swapped out. 071 AK Midas does die, however, and also Miraxis and DD Tremble is just tearing them apart. Gus is up in 1 second. She'll probably fly on the Revenant. Will be flying, whoa, straight in and killing Bad as well as flying home again.
Who's on top now?
The Cannon Bang Tremble DD though is just too strong. 6.5k gold. Please buy a freaking item. He's gonna go towards the mid tower as well. I do agree with his play. They don't have any buyback on Legion, but the Doctor is picking up yet another kill actually on Raw Dog Pates. And this might actually force home the D-Dog team. There's only 2 heroes left remaining. They do have token, and honestly, they just want to use the token here. Like, honestly, just die. You have 20 seconds left. There's no reason not to use it. And he might even oh. Gus tried to go for the spawning Moira, but sadly we'll miss him. Oh, he is still going in all in though. And Moira... Oh, ulti the Doctor, ulti the Doctor, ulti the Doctor. Wait for the Tremble, ulti Doctor. He actually might not even... I really feel like he should have ulti there, but it's fine. He might be swapped here though, exactly. Yeah. Now Cannon Pang is doing what D-Dog has been doing a couple times. He is going to overextend. He needs to TP home. How much left? Yeah, he will end up dropping. So a little bit of overextension there from D-Dog. And he will end up falling, so... A lot of gold now on the Hellborn team though. 2.1k on Bad. I would like to see him get a blink this game, I think. Just get out the Andro so that he can swap out an important target. Otherwise, Savage is just fine as well, or Wingbow. Then we have... What are you picking up? Shrunken Head. So Shrunken did go the Shrunken Head route on the Revenant as I thought of before. So it was either Shrunken Head or Sheep. So I'm glad he decided to go one of those items. As I said, Shrunken is finished. Lord Michael also finished it, of course, way earlier. And that was a blink on who? Moira? Blink on Moira. That's really good, of course. A big kill. He will actually spawn straight away on Miraxis. And he's Hellflowered. Will be hooked on Michael. And Chetawan is dropping. Forgot the smackdown there, Michael, dude. I'm disappointed in you. Gotta taunt him. And yeah, there is no buyback on Chetawan, so they should really just go all 5 mid. And honestly, they should be aware that he doesn't have a buyback, because if he did, he would have bought back either bottom or mid before. So they should just go all 5 mid right now. and use the last 45 seconds while should that one instead. No reason to waste time. Thanks, Tight. But yeah, this should be one of the final pushes here. 25 seconds left. This rack should drop without any problems, but he doesn't have a token. He ended up buying a heart, by the way. And sure, that's okay, but why not go a symbol? I really think symbol is the better item here. And Swippa did go to PK, by the way, so good item choices here from Hellborn. They've pretty much gone every item I wanted, except the heart. I don't like the heart at all. He does actually instantly pop Shrunken on the initiation from Doctor. That was really good rotations. Valkyrie will be Hellflowered, but he will be swapped. Can you snipe him maybe, Hyena? Nope, he will be jumped by Michael and will end up dropping regardless. Punk Pang is dead once again. D-Dog, please back out. Don't overextend again. Oh, huge Moira ulti. This is gonna be a complete genocide. MRR has no spells left. In comes the Tremble. Die MRR. Yeah, beautiful Moira ult. And that is another Rax. Do not go for Mega Creeps here. Go back home. If they don't concede, just go back home, please. Oh, Hyena dropping the early GGs. The Doctor Pulsar will be Hellflowered and picked off, and Shadowman will also die. And a very well played game from D-Dog. As I explained in the early stages of the game, I really feel like the reason they won this game was because they were able to pressure the Doctor compared to game 1. They didn't have the heroes game 1. They didn't have any way of pressuring Doctor. This game, Hyena was the MVP of the entire early game. He placed incredible wards. None of his wards got countered. He was able to be in every single kill in the start of the game. So really props to Hyena for playing awesome in the start of the game. Besides that, no, they just were able to find the picks, really. They overextended once this game. Game 1, they did it quite a couple times, so not a lot of throwing in this game, so yeah. Just well played from D-Dog this game. Last game was really well played from MRR. Both teams showed one game of incredible strength. Yeah. Good series to cast. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Don't forget to check out my twitch.tv/Tuisi as well as my Talk stream. Both links are in the description of my video below when I upload this on YouTube. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. By the way, my stream is shutting down here. I'm going to leave now, so no more streaming after this.